Hey, it's all right. Hey, Sunday night. Hey, it's all right. It's Sunday night.
It's Sunday night.
And it's all right.
And it's all right.
Listen, we gotta hype yourself up.
Listen.
You gotta hype yourself up.
Y'all, it's Sunday and I feel like it's hump day. Like, where did last week go?
Yeah.
Nonetheless,
We're here.
We're here and we're together.
And we're together.
In season 3.
Live in the studio. Let's go.
Hey, y'all. Hey, so good to have you here. Welcome to the Doing the Doctorate Podcast. I'm Dr. Kesslin, founder of the PhD Consultants, where we help people get in, through, and out of their doctoral programs. I love what I get to do. It really is an honor to do what I get to do, not only on this podcast, but coaching people, helping them become their best doctoral selves. I absolutely love it. But for this podcast, y'all know I don't do this by myself, right? You do know I'm not alone. I have the incomparable early childhood educator, founder of STEM Excellence. What I said? STEM Early.
No, STEM Excellence is going to be the offshoot.
Okay, listen, because we're talking about excellence tonight. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
STEM Early LLC, because we are talking about excellence tonight.
Yes.
STEM Early LLC. Dr. O.
Hey.
Oh. Hey. Oh. What's up, O?
I'm here. How about that?
Wait. I wish y'all could see. She has a can of Coke in the other room.
Yeah.
And she has
tea over here.
That means this sister has been working hard.
Listen, when I say I have been on my grind, like we were just in LA for the conference. It was really great. We had to deal with some microaggressions, but I feel like we handled it well. And then caught a red eye and then taught that night. And I've been teaching every night. Like I taught Friday night. Wow. I taught all day Saturday. So, wow. And then I teach this whole week, and then I'm back in the air to Atlanta. So,
come on, do it.
Yeah, why not?
Get the grind going.
Yeah, I'm grinding.
I love it.
Every day I'm hustling.
And now you're tired. No, we're not gonna say that. We are recovering.
Yes, I'm recovering. And this is a place to recover. Yeah, because this is fun.
Yeah. I do like
this is fun.
Like it's work.
It's work, but it's fun.
And it's mission. We're
mission driven. Like, yes.
I love what we do. And I could not have a better person to do it.
Oh,
thank you. Thank you. Oh. All right. So listen, we start every show with a thought, a doctoral thought. And guess what? I don't have the thought tonight. Oh, has the thought tonight. Hit us up with the thought.
Okay, so here's a quote that I posted last year during the month of February. And when you said we were talking about excellence, I pulled it back out. So it's a Dr. O quote and O-ism.
Hey, O-ism.
For the book that I'm supposed to be writing at some point. But this is what the quote says, and it's about excellence. It says, Black excellence radiates from the brotherhood and sisterhood of our people, demolishing any unconscious preference for Black mediocrity. I'll say it again. Black excellence radiates from the brotherhood and sisterhood of our people, demolishing any unconscious preferences for Black mediocrity.
Demolishing any unconscious preferences
for Black mediocrity.
That is unconscious. Yep. We don't even know that we are intentionally or unintentionally settling.
Yep.
For mediocrity.
Yep. Because that has been the narrative, and it's unconscious. Y'all all know this is season 3. Y'all know my story of my defense, and what it came down to was you don't speak like an academic. That's why we didn't pass you, even though I answered everything correctly, things that they didn't even tell me I was going to be tested on. And so there is an unconscious preference. But if you just look at the brotherhood and sisterhood of our people, spanning back, not just in America, but all the way back to Africa, and you really study, it'll demolish that. Like we have contributed to the story of history.
Wait. Can you imagine what history, herstory, the culture, the world would be without Black excellence?
No.
There would be no Washington, D.C. that looks like Washington, D.C.
Nope.
There would be no astrology and
Nope.
astronomy.
No.
There would be no engineering.
No.
There would be no math.
All of that.
Wow.
So it radiates. So it's good that we're talking about excellence, because if excellence is the pursuit in your degree, then you too will become a part of the history. And excellence is not easy, right? I
Write that down.
I said excellence costs more, but it lasts longer.
Excellence costs more,
but it lasts
longer. And let me tell you why that resonates with me. A lot of people on their doctoral journey want to take the easy way out.
Yes.
They want to get one degree over another because this is the easier degree. I don't have to do research. That's what I hear all the time. Like, I want to be out in 3 years. And it's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible.
Right.
But excellence does not equate to the easy way out.
No.
It's not about it being easy. It's about what's making you most effective. Right? It's not about being easy. So it's not about the shortest degree, the shortest time period to degree. It's not about not being able to do research, because regardless of the doctoral degree, you're going to have to do research.
Yeah, 100%. So
it's not about what's easy. It's not about that. That's not excellence. Wow. Yeah. Read that quote again. The first one and the last.
Okay, so the first one is Black excellence radiates from the brotherhood and sisterhood of our people, demolishing any unconscious preferences for Black mediocrity. Demolishing that joint. Smashing it like, get that out of here.
Yeah.
And excellence costs more, but it lasts longer. And let me tell you why that resonates with me. Because when we think about all the people that you're going to talk about tonight and their level of excellence, it costs them something.
Oh, more than we can imagine. But it lasts longer.
But we're still talking about it years and years and years and years later.
So this season, this season right now, we're talking about legacy. This tassel is really we're talking about legacy, right? And we're talking, you just read a quote that talked about excellence lasting longer. Legacy is it's for the long run, right? It's the long haul. You're playing the long game. Yep. Easy is for the short game.
Yep.
Legacy is about playing for the long game.
Yeah.
Playing the long game. Yep. I like that. So this season we are talking about legacy, right? We've covered L. I think we did 2 L's.
We did 2 L's.
We did.
L was a lot, but we on E tonight.
We couldn't let it go. But we're on E tonight. And I'm loving what E is. And tonight we're literally talking about Black excellence. Before we get there, I forgot to ask you, we do a doctoral roll call every Sunday night. Right. Hey, doctors. If you are a doctor and you're watching, please put it in the comments, in the chat. Type your name, what your doctoral degree is in, and where you got it from, and why do we do it? We want you to encourage others. Yeah. You can get a doctoral degree in almost anything. Really, in almost anything. You can become the expert. But people won't know unless we share that information. Yes. So please just type it in the comment. Type it in the comment. Put it in the chat. Let us know who you are, what your degree is in, and where you got it. All right? We call it the doctoral roll call. So back to what I was saying. This season, we're talking about legacy. Yes. Legacy. We talked about the L and the other L.
Laying the foundation. And I want to say leading the way and laying the foundation.
I think it was.
But I know laying the foundation, that really resonated with me.
Yes. And tonight we're talking about Excellence. So what does, and you kind of talked about it, but just curious, what does excellence mean to you? What were the lessons about excellence that you learned that even got you to think about doing a doctoral degree? Sorry, I didn't even.
Yeah, you just like pop on the spot. I think
that.
for me, excellence was introduced when I was in dance ministry. And one of my spiritual mothers in dance ministry, Estelle, shout out if you're watching.
Hey, Estelle.
She taught us we are supposed to minister in a spirit of excellence. She used to always say that. And I was like, what does that mean, minister in a spirit of excellence? And what she taught us is when you're ministering, you're bringing your best to God. And so you're elevating whatever it is that you're bringing, you want to elevate that so that it becomes like an offering to God. So when I think about the educational pursuit, my educational pursuit, one of my heroes is Mary McLeod. And just studying her and looking at her and how she elevated everything that was put in front of her. And so for me, it's like, okay, it's not good enough to just pursue the grade. What does the grade mean in the long haul? And it's not about taking the easy class, because I can take the easy class and get an A, but does that A represent excellence? Because sometimes a C represents excellence because of the effort that you put in it and the purpose for which you went into it, right? And so for me, it's about elevating my academic pursuits for purpose. That's what excellence means to me. Because I can pursue academics without a spirit of excellence. And I'm just pursuing it to get in, get out, get a bigger paycheck, or get the letter so you can call me doctor and not do the work. That's not excellence. But excellence to me is pursuing the academics for the purpose of the long haul. Like if there's no purpose in it, then it can't be excellent. And if you have purpose, but you're not pursuing it, it can't be excellent. And if you have purpose and you're pursuing it, but you're not pursuing it with your whole heart, it's not excellent.
Wow, powerful.
Right? So it's got to have purpose, and you have to pursue it with your whole heart. And so that's really what it means to me. And because as Mary McLeod Bethune said, and I have another quote by her, she said, "We are custodians as well as heirs of a great civilization. We have given something to the world as a race. And for this, we are proud and fully conscious of our place in the total picture of mankind's development." I love this because it puts me in the story. And I'm not an outsider looking in. I'm writing the story. That's what legacy is about.
Come on.
I'm writing it.
Yeah. Literally. No, literally. Yeah. Absolutely.
Literally.
Yeah.
And so that's what it means to me. It's pursuit with a purpose, wholehearted pursuit with a purpose. Not just, I want the letters.
Write that down. Wholehearted.
Okay, got it.
Pursuit. She's writing her book. Yes. Wholehearted pursuit.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, I think when I think about excellence, I think about my dad. My dad, I won't tell you all of his story, but he was a Marine.
Okay.
And yeah, my dad. You've never seen my dad with his Marine? And listen, if he is not wearing a Maryland Terrapins hat,
I always see him with the Maryland
Terrapins. He is wearing
Terrapins.
his Marine's hat. Okay. Shout out to my daddy in Beaugrave.
There it is.
But my dad made us really focus on perfection. Perfection. And that's slightly different from excellence, right? But my father would take nothing less than perfection. And not even perfection. Well, no, I didn't.
You like, no, it was
yeah,
perfection.
No, perfection. I remember in high school, I had gotten a 94 or 96 on the test. And I told, my dad, and he's like, "Oh, okay. Why didn't you get 100? I was like,
wait, what?
It's an A, Dad. He's like, yes. But was it your best?
Yeah.
You could have gotten 100. Why didn't you get 100? And it's almost like taking an assessment of your current position so you can do better next time.
Yep.
And you always have a goal. You always are aiming toward whatever the next thing is. My dad was at my graduation for my doctoral degree, my doctoral graduation, and he had the nerve to say, "Very good. What's next?" Yeah.
Come on, Dad.
There is no next, Dad.
He's like, yes, yes. I love it.
No, but he was like, "Okay, so great, wonderful, I'm proud of you. What's next?" The lessons that I learned.
Yeah.
You always strive to do your very
best.
And when you fall short, you take assessment and then you keep it moving.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And you're keeping it moving toward a goal. You're always asking yourself, what's next?
What's next? I like that.
What's next?
No, that's
so
good.
Yeah, that lesson on excellence was about, keeping in mind doing that dance of I didn't make it this time, or celebrating when you did, and thinking about, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
My mother's focus was excellent in character. You gotta be a person of character. So
I like it.
Yeah. So excellence. So that leads us to our shout out tonight.
Shout them out.
We're doing things a little differently tonight. We're talking about excellence, and we're celebrating those who, in Black History Month, who have been exemplars of excellence for us. And so, you mentioned Mary McLeod.
Yep.
Excellence. There's also a guy that I really have been so impressed by. His name is Myron Roll. I think single parent, used to work his way up, had a few run-ins with the court system, eventually went to the NFL. And now, guess what he is? What is he? A neurosurgeon.
Wow.
He's a neurosurgeon.
Wow.
Talk about Black excellence at the doctoral level. Like, not only excellence in athleticism, but excellence in intellect and service. So, Myron Roll, a person of excellence. You talked about Mary McLeod Bethune. It makes me think about a lady named Eva B. Dykes. Eva B. Dykes, I graduated from undergrad from Oakwood College, now Oakwood University. And our library was named after Eva B. Dykes, but I didn't know who she was. I didn't know who she was. Eva B. Dykes was the first woman awarded the PhD, the doctoral degree, in, check this out, English, German, Latin, and Greek.
Wow.
Talk about overcoming the odds.
Yeah,
like
that's wow.
Yeah, but shout out to, there are two other women who were also in that same period, and they're often referenced as having gotten their doctoral degrees first. And I want to shout them out as well. So Eva B. Dykes was awarded the degree first. I think she was awarded the degree first. Then there's Georgiana Simpson. She got her PhD in German.
Wow.
And Dr. Sadie Tanner Moselle Alexander. Come on. PhD in economics.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Amazing.
So these women absolutely inspire me. Like, I have no excuse.
No, none, especially since we're not dealing with the same set of adverse circumstances that they had to deal with. Right. Our the adverse circumstances that we have to deal with in our pursuit are different.
Yes.
We deal with them, but they're different. But their ability to persist gives us not only hope, but it gives us no excuse.
No excuse.
It gives us no excuse.
Ouch.
Right.
About things right
now. No excuses. Get it done.
Get it
done.
No excuse. So, just also want to shout out Edward Boucher. I hope I pronounced his name properly. He was the first African American to earn a doctoral degree from an American institution. He got his degree in physics from Yale University.
Okay. Get it.
Everybody hopefully knows about W.E.B. Du Bois. Hopefully. First Black person to earn a PhD in history rather than philosophy from Harvard University. Right? Let me shout this one out. This might be the last one. The youngest person to get a PhD.
Okay.
18 years old.
Say what?
18 years old.
That's bananas.
Yeah. PhD in U.S. electrical engineering. Ruth Ama Gyan Darquis, I think was her name. 18 years old. And there have been many others. We talked about the youngest, but there are people who've been 87, 94.
Yeah, 100%.
Who got their doctoral degrees. So, Black excellence. What do these exemplars leave for you? How do they motivate you? Here I go with your
persist. It persists. Like, that's what every time you were reading someone's name, I just kept hearing persistence, which means excellence is a habit.
Oh! Write that down. Right now. Excellence is a habit. Oh, my father would agree.
It
My father, I told you, a Marine dad.
Habit.
It's a habit. Every Friday afternoon, we would clean a house,
Mhm.
and you have to vacuum. It's a habit.
Yeah.
You can eat off this floor right now.
I bet you could.
It's a habit, not mine. Sorry, Dad. I love that.
It's a habit.
It's a habit. Any words for the people tonight before we check out?
Yeah. Wow. Excellence costs more, but it lasts longer.
Ooh,
Legacy.
That's good.
Legacy.
That's good.
Legacy.
All right, so what do you have going on? We're about to check out.
All right. So this week I am going to
We call it Doctor's House Call.
House
Where you
call.
going?
This week nowhere, but I have a lot of training. But I'll be preparing to go away next week after your event, which we're going to talk about on Sunday. So I'll be going to the Region 9 Head Start Conference. Region 4? It's late, y'all. It's Sunday. It's late.
You'll be going.
I'll be going.
Head Start.
A Head Start Conference in Atlanta, and I'll be speaking there. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing.
Black excellence. I love all that you're doing.
Thank you. Hey.
I love all that
Costs
you're
more,
doing.
but it lasts longer.
But it lasts longer. Yeah, deposit them seeds.
Yeah.
So next Sunday,
Yes.
listen,
Whoop, whoop,
we
whoop.
won't be here next Sunday, the 25th, because we are hosting, I'm working with Dr. Sydney Freeman, and we are hosting our second conversation about Black women's challenges in higher ed. There have been many Black women who have died while serving in higher education. And we are addressing some of those issues now. So our next, we had 1,200
Yeah, that was bananas.
people
Bananas.
a few weeks ago in January. We're doing it again next week. Hopefully the same turnout. We're going to start talking about some of the responses to the questionnaire that was given. And we have some amazing panelists for next week. Amazing. So you just have to register to attend that event. If you are a Black woman in higher ed or in education at all, if you're in education, you are an ally of a Black woman in education, you're interested in being in education, you are invited to this conversation. Just go to drkesslin.com, and there is a tab at the top of the homepage that says Speaking Up Together. Speaking Up Together. Click the tab, register for the event, and you will get the link and the information there. So we won't be live next week, but we'll be doing the work that doctors do. So that's next week. And also, this season, I'm giving away free books.
Yes, free book.
So if you're interested in getting a free ebook from me, here they are. Doing the Doctorate. This book is it's what to know, where to go, and how to begin to win. This book is if you're interested in pursuing a doctoral degree, but you kind of don't know what to do and where to go. This is your book. This book, Degree of Persistence, 120 Tips to Finish Your Doctorate Without Losing Your Mind. This is for folk who are in the doc program, and if you're thinking about being in it, but you're getting those e-versions for free. Just go to drkesslin.com/free books, and they will be sent to you.
Nice.
Man, I'm on my way to where am I going? I'm going to New Orleans.
Woo! Can I come?
Listen, I want to go to California with you.
I did, okay.
So anyway, getting ready for all of that. Want to invite all Christian social workers to learn about NACSW. We have some awesome and amazing activities coming up. So nacsw.org. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to do what doctors do.
Do the work.
Oh, it's not easy.
Nope. It's not easy.
But it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. All right. That's it.
We did it.
We made it.
We made it, y'all.
Hump Day Sunday.
Hump Day Sunday.
All right, y'all. Time for us to go. Remember the doctoral degree. It's not merely a degree of intelligence. It is a degree of persistence. And we are here to help you persist. Why? because your research matters. That's it.
That's
Love
it.
y'all. Love you, Mom and Dad. Love y'all. See you next week or the week after.
The week after.